Guys, this is the number one biggest change in my life that made me the man that I am today. And that's right here. It's my parents. Okay? So my mom, she was an entrepreneur. My dad had a full-time job. My mom was a successful entrepreneur, but it was hard in the start. I still remember it. She worked extra hours, hustling, trying to get that new client. And behind her was my dad supporting her all the way. He kept accounts of all the money that was spent and so on and so forth. We were not rich back in the day, right? And I still remember one of the things that even though it was hard times, they were so generous as people. Whenever somebody came to the house, they always had some food on the table for them, no matter who they were. And my mom always said, I remember, always give first before you expect something back. And that has resonated with me till today. So I gotta thank them. I feel so thankful that I had my parents to teach me the value of hard work and the value of giving before you can receive. Okay, so here's the second biggest thing that changed my life and made me the man that I am today. And that was leaving my corporate job. When I first left, I thought that my world was over because that's all I knew. But now in retrospect, when I go back and I talk to my friends and my buddies who are still working in corporate jobs, they remind me about all the stress, the late nights, the climbing up the corporate ladder and all that other stuff, which I don't have today. So really, leaving that was one of the best things that ever happened to me. Okay, the third thing that changed me in my life and made me the man today is starting my own business. Working for somebody else versus working for yourself is so much different, guys. You don't get it. When you work for yourself, you learn about gaining revenue, about hustling hard, going and finding out new customers, dealing with employees, understanding your financing and bookkeeping and so on and so forth. But that now I got that knowledge. Doesn't matter what industry I'm in, I learned that by starting my own business. So the fourth biggest thing that happened in my life that changed me was getting into real estate. Because real estate really taught me about creation of wealth. Where before I used to always think about revenue and maximizing sales, real estate taught me the real way to gaining wealth was holding assets and cash flowing assets. So that was a mind changer that no matter what happens in my life, it will always stick with me and nobody can take that knowledge away from me now. So this is the fifth big thing that changed me in my life. And the fact is that I lost money on my first 3 deals. I don't care what anybody says, guys. If you're a flipper and you made money on your first deal, you were lucky. I lost money on my first 3 deals, something in the tune of $50,000. But here's the thing. I took those lessons that I learned and I put them in my next project. And in project 4, I recovered all that losses that I made in the first 3 projects. It was about the mindset of getting up when you fall down and going at it again. I could have easily quit after 3 deals and making losses on them, but I kept going. So it made me think and learn that you gotta keep going. Failure is the number one path to success. Okay, so I know you guys have a lot of things that made you the person that you are today. I want to hear all about it.